Now, you remember the song The 12 Days of Christmas and that verse about the 5 golden rings? They didn't say anything about on which fingers those golden rings ended up. Well, today, we'll solve that mystery and many others. Here's what rings on different fingers say about your personality. Rings aren't just beautiful jewelry. They can say a lot about your relationship status, level of education, and even your personality. Everything depends on the finger on which you're wearing a ring. Now, before you learn about the meanings of rings on different fingers, click the subscription button and ring the notification bell to join us on the bright side of life. Right thumb. A ring on your right thumb says nothing about your marital status, profession, or position in society, but it can reveal some of your personal traits. For example, if it's a woman wearing a ring on her right thumb, she may be kind of a tomboy. This may also hint that she's pretty stubborn and has a quick temper. If a man chooses this finger to wear a ring, he wants to show off his manliness and strength. Ooh. At the same time, according to Chinese philosophy, a ring on the right thumb means flexibility and the ability to adapt to the will of other people. Right index finger. In some cultures, a ring on this finger symbolizes marriage. Aside from this, a ring on the right index finger doesn't seem to have any particular meaning. But some people believe that such a ring is connected to a person's thirst for power. On the other hand, there are 5 other fingers. Actually, there are those who connect a ring on the right index finger with being obedient and ready to accept advice from other people. Chinese philosophy supports this point of view and associates a ring on the right index finger with the willingness to accept a submissive role. Right middle finger. Now, a ring on the right middle finger can be interpreted however you want, and that gives you the freedom to invent your own symbolism for this ring. For example, according to astrology, the right middle finger is connected with Saturn. Ooh, it has rings too. Being the middle finger, it may also represent balance. In China, a ring on this finger is associated with the ability to analyze situations correctly and make your own independent choices. Right ring finger. The right ring finger is the finger where people in some countries place wedding rings. Norway, Russia, Poland, Greece, and Cuba, for example. On the other hand, this may mean that a person is divorced or has lost their spouse. Right pinky finger. A ring on this finger is the ring of your professional status. This means you have a degree in some discipline or proficiency in a particular sphere. Such rings are usually made of stainless steel or iron. Left thumb. Just like the right thumb, when you put a ring on your left thumb, you don't reveal anything about your profession, relationship status, or educational level. However, you do come across as a confident and fashionable person. The best way to show this is with a chunky ring, but make sure it doesn't hinder your movements. As for Chinese people, they believe that a ring on the left thumb is associated with assertiveness. Left index finger. That's the perfect finger on which to wear an important ring. It's simply bound to be noticed there. In astrology, the left index finger symbolizes Jupiter. This ties a ring on this finger to status and power. If family is important to you, you can wear family heirlooms and signet rings on this finger. According to Chinese philosophy, a ring on the left index finger means you long for power and want to be in charge. Left middle finger. A ring on the left middle finger doesn't have any particular meaning, serving as a decoration and symbolizing beauty. If you're a self-conscious person who often gets lost in their head while busy with self-analysis, the left middle finger is where you should put your ring. Left ring finger. In many countries, a ring on the left ring finger is either a wedding or engagement ring, but it can have several additional meanings. If a person has a ring on this finger and lives in a Western country, they are likely to be legally married. This tradition originated long ago when people believed that blood moved to the heart through the vein of the left ring finger. If you aren't married but still have a ring on this finger, you might be engaged. The ring symbolizes the promise of your beloved to marry you. On top of that, it tells all the people around you that you're taken. Some young people wear a chastity ring on their left ring finger. This means that they don't want to have physical intimacy until they get married. Left pinky finger. A ring on your left pinky finger can mean a couple of things. Traditionally, if a man wears 2 rings on his left pinky, it means that he's married. The top ring is a signet ring, and the bottom one indicates his marriage. This practice isn't so popular nowadays, and it might eventually die out. A ring on the left pinky may be just an accessory. In this case, since this finger is quite elegant and small, the ring shouldn't be too big. And now, let's see what wearing a ring on a particular finger says about your personality. On your thumbs. Not many people choose to wear rings on their thumbs. Typically, most of the people who do are men, as it serves as a symbol of their manliness. If a woman wears a ring on this finger, it emphasizes her strong character. Such ladies don't like to be told what to do and can deal with problems on their own. On your index fingers. Now, here's where things get a bit more complicated. It makes a difference whether you have a ring on your right-hand index finger or your left. If you have a ring on your right index finger, you either feel powerful or want to get this power in the future. As for those who wear a ring on their left index finger, they are born leaders. However, some of these people can suffer from megalomania. In general, regardless of the hand, a ring on the index finger means you're a bit conservative but not naive. You're an honest person and can recognize when someone is trying to deceive you. On your middle fingers. According to experts, these are the best fingers for women to wear rings on. If that's how you wear your rings, you're a natural peacemaker. You always try to balance everything and everyone around you. On top of that, your larger-than-life personality attracts people to you. Some physiologists are sure that those who wear rings on their middle fingers strive for attention. On your ring fingers. If you're single but like wearing a ring on your ring finger, you're a very romantic person. Family and love are vital components of life for you, and you're emotional and sensitive. Another interesting fact is that if the ring you're wearing on this finger is large, you're a passionate person. If it's small, you might have doubts about the relationship between you and your partner. Wearing a ring on your ring finger may also be connected to your positive attitude to life and creativity. On your pinky fingers. People who wear rings on their pinky fingers are friendly, talkative, and sociable. They form strong connections with the people around them. In addition, they are intelligent and have developed intuition. Men who have some kind of authority like wearing rings on this finger as well. And if a ring on the pinky has a rectangular shape, the person who's wearing it is serious and scrupulous. Does any of this ring a bell? So, which fingers do you usually wear your rings on? Write about this in the comments below. Remember to hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to this channel to join us on the bright side of life.